Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And a header! Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, here's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That is good alertness. And Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's quick to get it clear again. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Julie, Haaland, and the finish! And he's straight offside. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market. Often seen at...
David Villa! Oh, he's been caught on a chance! Goal! Israel! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
The goal scorer for Israel after 15 minutes is number 24, N'Golo Kante.
Israel penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
He's had a shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's a throw. Rice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi, played out towards the right wing. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Haaland. Back into the middle. Great ball and he's in. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Arsenal go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get onto this? Now who's going to be first to this? Stoichkov. And it's Batistuta. Schneider. Out to the right. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Pass somewhat off target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now, the ball's gone astray. Beckham trying to keep this in. Rice. That has ended up in no man's land. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Batistuta, and he's gone backward here. Backward it goes. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Rodri. Messi. Schneider. Oh, easy pickings there.
2 added minutes.
And he's picked out the run. Ruben Dias. He's gone for goal! Lewis Skelly. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks.
Can he put it away? And he's found the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
After 47 minutes is number 14.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Foot in. He's played him through. Lewis Skelly. And it's Messi. David Villa. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Schneider plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. Conte, good purposeful running this. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
It's just beyond his reach.
Israel have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Mbappe. Great defending, strong and
The
determined.
attendance for this match was 60,179.
Aim forwards. That's a decent clearance. Who saw this coming? Israel are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. He's picked his way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. That's very neat. Beckham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gently done.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Belts one. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe, Stoichkov, David Villa, Stoichkov, and that was very necessary.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rice is the guilty party there. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Juli, and he's onside. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! And Batistuta! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitutions taking place.
Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a sharp pass. Messi carries the ball down the right.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Julie finds himself offside. Oh, what a mistake! Great hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 26.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
10.
Messi moves short.
Coming on the field.
Tries a header!
7. Cristiano
Decent
Ronaldo.
attempt, but not
Number
quite good
18.
enough.
Bernardo
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
In for a header! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be...
And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big, big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Israel hits one! Oh, he's been caught, it's fallen kindly here! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
He's through here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Spain have got it back, and they'll have another go. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into...
Schneider! And here's a chance. And here's Mbappe. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a...
He's got the shot away! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ruben Neves. Oh, this looks sharp. That's good play. And Batistuta!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Ruben Neves. Opts for safety. David Villa. And it's Sané. He's got away. Sané was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Raya is there to take.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Schneider. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. And Gabriel. Ruben Dias. Messi. And he's forced to go back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Stood up well to him there. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. David Villa. Adams does really well to win the ball there. That's a little off target.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He could be in here. He's shifting through the gears here. Stoichkov. Rice. Conte. Speculative strike. Oh, split-second reaction.
Conte really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, perfectly measured that. David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That is a great pick out. Too much on that, it's gone out. Upamecano to Ruben Neves, and it's Sané. He has found the way through. David Villa. Odegaard. Oh, Neymar! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That's It's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
There is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
That is a brilliant interception. Messi gets a good foot in there. Rice. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been clubbed away.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Rice. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, here's a chance! Too close for comfort. Upamecano. Gabriel. Now it's Sané. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not the most accurate pass. Ruben Neves.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Gabriel. Now it's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. David Villa! Mbappe. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rice is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate.
And Batistuta! David Villa. Ødegaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in plenty of space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great defending, strong and determined. And they can counter here. It's a sweet ball, that. David Villa. Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This is promising. And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Upamecano did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Schneider, there he goes, motoring forward. They want to be quick to recover this.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now it's Sané.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa. Spain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
En España, el dorsal 17 será sustituido por el dorsal 18, Griezmann. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Israel are looking to go forward now. Gabriel makes the interception. And it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. A team on the brink of a party little more than an hour ago, but now problems.
Well, they played a little within themselves, a little too tentative perhaps. They have to show their character from here.
Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Oh, super find. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ruben Neves. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. He can run onto that. Now it's dropped. Tries a shot! We've got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Gol de Israel.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Israel give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, smashing header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's through here. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. There's the hit! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Israel perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warrant. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And so we stand for the anthems. information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Stood up well to him there. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very...
David Villa! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Dijk. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Schneider surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get...
Oh, here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. So it is still 0-0. Fabian Ruiz. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta. Always onto this. David Villa is on his own. Decent hit! Ribery. Palmeiras looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Played into space out wide. And he's cut it out. Griezmann. Ribery. Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It is a corner. Israel are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Fabian Ruiz. It's Ribery. Oh, it's Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And a shot! Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Mbappe! There's the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Schneider. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Mbappe. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He is through here. A good ball, and this looks... Can he put it away? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ribery. Fabian Ruiz. And the half-time whistle goes. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Neto. And it's Messi. Batistuta. Mbappe. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Mbappe. He's gone for goal! Stoichkov! Over to the left. Griezmann. David Villa. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Interesting ball. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that was vital. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe, and he's certainly onside here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pedro Neto. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Out for a throw. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. That's been intercepted. And he welcomes it in. Well read, nice interception. Muslera gets it away. Aims beyond the defence. Fabian Ruiz. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution.
So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Substitution for Israel. Number 7, Schneider. Number 8, Batistuta.
And he's onside.
Number 14, David Villa. Coming on the
And
field.
a header!
Number 11, Messi.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 9, Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
Israel have their second corner now. Messi goes short. In by... and the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's good. Bellingham! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Taking place.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Shot at goal! Cleared away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Israel have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, super find. Now it's Messi. Mbappe!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, what has happened here? Ball played for Stoke. Now the finish! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Stoichkov. Stoichkov.
Israel take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
He's shifting through the gears here. And we're done. Israel have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Toma. Mbappe tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Mbappe. Israel do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe! Great effort, but no way through. Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he get away here? That's a decent clearance. Crossed it. He rises! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Straight header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Decent progress down the left. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Schneider. Oh, it's Batistuta. Nice ball. David Villa! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Villa brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Batistuta, and he was quick to react. Van Bouten, oh, good-looking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a little off target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Adams. Beckenbauer. Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Deftly out wide. Yamal just eases him off the ball. Adams. And Adams. Beckenbauer. And Adams. Beckenbauer. And it's Conte. Rice. And it's Schneider.
Israel really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Stoichkov. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal. Batistuta. Can he finish? Oh, the has a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And that's a good David Villa! And Stoichkov! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Stoichkov did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a nicely measured pass. And the shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
David Villa! David Villa! David Villa!
Israel are... And it's half-time here. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Israel are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Played back in. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's had it taken off him. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. How could it go? Great chance! That's a half-decent try. So, their fourth corner of the game. Schneider with the short one. That has been slung wide. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Toma. Yamal! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ruben Neves goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Schneider plays it short. He's had a hit! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
Great hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
The goal scorer for Israel after 60 minutes is number 19, Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Stoichkov.
Israel find a position of real strength now.
Match was 72,306.
Schneider simply refused to be outdone there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Messi! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Substitution for Israel, number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 19.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Number 8.
Musiala.
Number 17. Mbappe. Number 7.
Mitoma. Spread it left.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a sharp pass.
Number 11. Messi.
Messi.
Number 9.
And it's Conte.
Number 6.
And here's it's Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Neymar. Marquinhos. Now he's off and running. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. He's got tall. It's in. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal. Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Neymar put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Arsenal finding their passes. Valverde, and here's Mbappe. It carries far too far and out of play. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He has found the way through. And here's the chance to counter. Ruben Neves deals with that comfortably. He could be in here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe! Oh, there's a probing ball.
Arsenal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Musiala! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Ruben Neves has got himself a free kick. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, well played.
Minutes has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. Konate calmly anticipates. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Konate gets over and intercepts. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bale is onto it in a flash. He's played him through. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That looks a good ball through. He's there to get rid. And he's straight offside. Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there. And that will be it. Israel proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Batistuta! That was a fine display of acrobatics.
It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind, Peter.
Kimmich. Terrific header! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Baresi. Nuno Mendes. And back to the keeper they go. And it's Van Dijk. It's Kimmich. And it's Van Dijk. Baresi. Chouameni. Baresi. Nuno Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. Stoichkov simply refused to be outdone there. David Villa. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Baresi gets across to intercept that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Forwards and with intent. He's found a way past. It's Isco!
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Batistuta!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's clever. Nuno Mendes is wide and looking to get onto this. Stoichkov. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Stoichkov is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plays a sharp little ball here. Goalkeeper's ball. That is good alertness. And here's kakarot. He's got away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kakarot.
That was lovely, that.
Kakarot going face-to-face with his great rival. Mendes gets into some space. Whatever he had in mind, that was not... Great chance! There will be a throw-in. In with the challenge. Stoichkov. David Villa. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The goal for Israel after 43 minutes.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played.
There will be one
Well,
minute
quality
at a time.
clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And the finish! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Israel head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have...
He's got the shot away! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And now the hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Schneider plays it short. Turns and goes. Real chance! Israel have their second corner now. Schneider goes short. Can he finish? Decent enough try. And it's Isco. Chouameni. And he's picked out the run. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Gets a good foot in there. Fabian Ruiz. Schneider goes steaming forward. And he's managed to get free. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And the counter is on. Oblak deals with it effortlessly. Kimmich has created one goal already.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Threads one in. David Villa! Oh, taken with style. It's level again. What a match we have.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
David Villa! David Villa!
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Griezmann. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Israel have their third corner. They've played it short. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has a go! Fabian Ruiz. And Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter. There they go, hunting again.
Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. It's a throw-in. Mendes is in a really good position out wide. The referee has given a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Israel showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That's a shade optimistic. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Isco. Oh, there's a probing ball. Stoichkov. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. A game with so much... Could be danger here! Can he put it away? Goal, Israel! And the comeback is complete! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
For Israel, after 82 minutes, is number 8, Gabriel Batistuta.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Musiala coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Israel go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Schneider. Now that looks a decent ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found the way through.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And he's on his way. Big header. No mistake. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Israel, number 8.
Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now that's well seen too.
Number 5, Vinicius
Van Dijk.
Junior. Number 4,
Kimmich.
Neymar.
It's Van Dijk.
Number 11, Messi.
Baresi.
Number 9,
Fabian Ruiz.
Bellingham. Number 20,
Spread out to the left.
Didier Drogba. 6
The
added
fullback
minutes
is in
has been
acres of
indicated.
space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Crossed in again. Climbs up big. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Nuno Mendes. Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Osimhen, he's got away. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Rudiger. Schneider. And it's Stoichkov. Ball played for Conte. He's going for goal! There was plenty of power on that. And we have our very first corner. Schneider with the short one. Hits one! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
McTominay. Osimhen. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shot could be on. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that's delightful. And he's only too happy to take that back. That is a great shot at goal! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Di Lorenzo gets across to intercept that. Anguissa. Belts one. He's got away with one there. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! That carried quite a threat. That'll be a throw-in. Anguissa. Now McTominay. Anguissa. To Osimhen. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save them up here, I know. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Israel with this to level it up. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Gol per Israele. Ha segnato al 30° minuto numero 22.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Di Lorenzo. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Lewandowski. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Dyer. That's really well cleared. Osimhen. The fullback is in acres of space here. Great defending, strong and determined. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Osimhen. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Osimhen.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slick. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. And here's Kante. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looks for the finish. Missed by a fraction. McTominay. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're just settling back into this second. He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Anguissa. And Di Lorenzo. Now it's Batistuta. Vinicius Junior. Di Lorenzo. And it's Batistuta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Di Lorenzo. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And Anguissa. Kim Min-jae. Anguissa. Played over towards the opposite flank. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And Batistuta! Vinicius Junior. Cristiano Ronaldo,
L'affluenza di
looking
quest'oggi è di
understandably
80.113
energised after his goal.
spettatori.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Kane does well to get it back.
Israel are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice wins the duel this time. Kim Min-jae spots it and intercepts. Adams goes sliding in. Anguissa. Now it's Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. Lewandowski. Conte. Mbappe. It's Batistuta. McTominay. Anguissa. Osimhen does really well there, strong defending. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Mbappe probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Di Lorenzo. Kim Min-jae. Kane. Anguissa. No way through. Kim Min-jae cuts out the pass. Looking for the runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kane. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just eases him off the ball. It's Vinicius Junior. Di Lorenzo. Out of play for a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. He can run onto that. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. He's gone for goal. And the lead stays intact, just.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Lewandowski. Anguissa. Kane. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Lewandowski. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Numero 4. Numero 7.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Il
What a
numero
throw in.
14. Il numero 12. Messi.
And that's definitely not his best.
Ci sarà
Kim
un
Min-jae.
minuto di recupero.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.